Koenigsegg press conference, Hall 2, stand 2058. Welcome. Auto Show. It's a great pleasure for us to be here again for the 8th consecutive year. It's a highlight for the Koenigsegg company. Always show our products here, and usually we try to give you something interesting and new. Hopefully we will be able to do this year as well. I would like to start to talk a little bit about last year. It was a very good year for us. It was a record year actually. We increased our turnover by 30% and had a great expansion, so that was very good for us. This year we expect to maintain the volume we had last year. We don't expect really to grow that much this year because of the given situation in the world. But so far we don't see anything slowing down for us. We're very, very fortunate and happy about that. So what I will tell you a little bit about now is our news for our CCX range. Over the years we have noticed that our customers usually want something special with the car. It's very seldom we build a Koenigsegg CCX which is just basically off of the standard contractor price list. So we've come up with this idea of calling the special versions custom vision. And that's of course a mix between a custom vision and a customer vision, because usually the customers have their own ideas. So what we see here is an example of that, a quite striking one, where we mixed a very special paint, a very deep candy apple pearl color, which has an electrifying depth, and we mix it with our carbon fiber technology to showcase what the car is made of. The contrast is quite striking with it. And we've also designed a little bit larger wing for this car than our normal wing. It's just a slight difference because the customer wanted to enhance this part of the car. Furthermore, we're presenting our new infotainment system, which you are welcome to come in and have a look at inside the car. It's something that you find in many cars as a touchscreen 7-inch display, but we're trying to fill our system with a lot of new interesting features for the customers. So via this display, apart from having Bluetooth, telephone, GPS, sat-nav, iPod connections, all the normal stuff, we have things like G-force metering, lap times, setup of the chassis, the traction control, and the setup of our new paddle shift gearbox system. And in our CCXR biofuel version, we even have the possibility to see how much ethanol is in the tank and how that affects the power of the car. Also, there is a display of messages if doors are open or closed, if all the systems are working okay. And the nice thing about this system, it's very easy for us to upgrade and add functions, even special features in our custom vision program that the customer might want. So it's a very, very nice adaptive system. Apart from that, we're also introducing our new paddle shift gearbox. It's something we're very proud of, that it's on display here behind our special built engine, and it's a gearbox developed in conjunction with a famous manufacturer in the UK called Extract, and it features some really interesting new technology, especially regarding the synchronization of the gears, which enables an amazing shift time of 30 milliseconds with helical cut gears and synchronizers. making it pretty much the same shift speed as a dual clutch gearbox, but at a much lower weight and size, which is of course very important in a supercar. So very proud of these systems, and it pushes the boundaries of performance forward. And this gearbox also has E-differential, which makes it easier to hold the car on the absolute limit and really thrash it around a racetrack with good confidence. So these features, of course, makes the car even more fun to drive. You can have a faster, more exhilarating experience around a racetrack, and a safer feeling. So that's basically the news for the CCX range. Then we have something completely different here that we're going to unveil, which is something very new to us as a Koenigsegg company in many ways. First of all, it's the first product that we've developed for another company, which is called NLV Solar AG, that came to us with a vision of creating an electric car. NLV is a Swiss company headed by Mr. Nunzio Lavecchia, who specializes in new inventions regarding energy technologies and environmental technologies. So NLV has come up with a new way of creating solar cells that can be integrated to the surface of a car or a telephone or a window, and you don't see it, and you can have a much larger area with much higher efficiency than traditional technology. And they've also come up with a new phase accumulator, a new energy storage for electrical energy storage systems that takes much less space, weighs less, and can contain more energy and be charged faster than any system known to us before. And this triggered us to take this quite bold step for a small company to be a part of this new endeavor to develop a fully electrical four-seater car. This car, which you will soon see, has the interior space to match a Mercedes S-Class or a BMW 740, but on the outside it actually looks like a supercar. We spent a lot of time developing the aerodynamics of this car and to make it meet all the regulations around the world already on this concept stage. And of course aerodynamics is very important for electric car to keep the drag down and the range long. We are already working on prototypes for this car, which we expect to be running in about a year's time. Production will come later. It will take at least 3 years before that happens, and we made this full-scale model to gauge the public's interest and to get feedback, to see what people think about it. Personally, I've never been very interested in electric cars due to the limited range of the present battery technology, but we've always had an interest in the environment, and that's why we did also the biofuel Koenigsegg. But after meeting Nunzio and explaining and showing his technology, we got very intrigued, very excited to work on this. So what Koenigsegg is doing in this project is designing, creating the outside, the inside of the car, the chassis, and then NLV is taking care of the solar technology, the propulsion technology, the electric storage, and it's a cooperation. So please, let us unveil the car for you. And Mr. Lavecchia, please say a few words.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming. First, some personal words to me. I wouldn't have been here without the support and the helps and the know-how from Christian. Thank you very much. To my person, my name is Nunzio Lavecchia. I'm an inventor since more than 20 years. I have a research center in Zurich, and then more than 30 years I write patents professionally in different kinds of technology. Means that in the part of microelectronics, energy techniques, medical techniques, computer science, and one special part of our research center is energy and solar technology. We have here the first product of a new generation of solar cells. It means it is a thin film. The whole car here, the Koenigsegg Quant, with the collaboration with Christian, with Koenigsegg, is covered with my solar cell, with this new generation of thin film. This thin film is usually transparently. It means that we can cover all the top of this car transparent with this solar cell and via chemical vapor deposition. This is the second energy system on this car. We have a first energy system. This is a new flow accumulator energy storage. It means that it's a new generation of an accumulator with a range that more than 500 kilometers. And the recharging time is between 15 and 20 minutes. And we have no limits with recharging cycles with this car. And Christian Koenigsegg and me, we decide some times ago that we want to create a car for the future combined with two technologies. It means the solar cell and the accumulator technology. And we are here in front of this first product, and after we will go to the step to the testing, crash tests for the next 2 years. And I hope that we are in 2011, 2012 for the mass production. Yeah.
Thank you, Lucio. Thank you very much, and please welcome into our stand, have a closer look. Thank you for coming.
Quant again. We have the Koenigsegg Quant again, which is more of like a technology venture, and showcasing what a four-door car could be. Here we're gonna have the Koenigsegg engine, CCX, Koenigsegg headers, the steering wheel with the pedals, which will be larger. Oh,